Hello everyone, welcome to Engineering on Paper. In today's video, we will learn about the different types of AI learning models that are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and reinforcement learning. In these types of AI learning models, we will learn what it means, what is the objective of that type of AI learning model, and what is the example, and what are the common algorithms. So the first type of AI learning model is supervised learning. Supervised learning, what does it means? The model learns using labeled data. In supervised learning, the model learns using labeled data. The labeled data means input plus correct output. The objective of supervised learning is learn the relationship between input and output. So the objective of supervised learning is to learn the relationship between input and output. So the model learns using labeled data means input and correct output. The objective of supervised learning is to learn the relationship between this input and the output. The example for supervised learning is if we provide the input as images of the animals, we will get the output as labels like a cat or dog. So we will train the models using input and output. uh, we will train the model using both this input and output means we will give the input as images of animals, and we will also give the output labels like cat or dog, and then we will give another input, and we will make the model to predict the output based on the input and output pairs that we have given. So this is called labeled data. Coming to the common algorithms of supervised learning, there are three common algorithms: linear regression, decision trees, and neural networks. The next type of learning is unsupervised learning. What it means: in unsupervised learning, the model learns without labels. So we will only give the input and we will not give the output. It tries to discover patterns, groups, or structures in the data. So in unsupervised learning, the model is trained with the data without labels, and it tries to discover the patterns, groups, or structures in that data. The objective of unsupervised learning is group or organize data based on the similarities. So the objective of unsupervised learning is to group or organize the data based on their similarities. The example for unsupervised learning is grouping customers based on their buying behavior. So this is the example for unsupervised learning. And the common algorithms that are present in unsupervised learning are k-means clustering and hierarchical clustering. So these are two common algorithms that are present in unsupervised learning. The next type of AI learning model is semi-supervised learning model. What it means: semi-supervised learning uses a small amount of labeled data plus a large amount of unlabeled data. So semi-supervised learning uses small amount of labeled data. Labeled data means input plus correct output, and the large amount of unlabeled data. The objective of semi-supervised learning is improve learning accuracy by using both types of data. So the object of semi-supervised learning is to improve the learning accuracy by using both types of data. Means using labeled data and unlabeled data, we will increase the learning accuracy of the model in semi-supervised learning. Example of semi-supervised learning is a data set with a few labeled images and many unlabeled images used to train a classifier. So a data set will be having few labeled images means input plus the correct output, and many unlabeled images, and these both are used to train a classifier. The use case of reinforcement, sorry, semi-supervised learning is web page classification. We will use a semi-supervised learning in web page classification, because labeling all the pages manually is difficult. So this is about semi-supervised learning. Next is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning, what it means: the model learns through trial and error. Uh, the model in reinforcement learning learns through trial and error. It gets rewards for correct actions and penalties for wrong ones. So, in reinforcement learning, the model is made to learn through trial and error methods, and it gets rewards for correct actions and penalties for wrong ones. The objectives for reinforcement learning is to learn the best strategy to maximize the overall reward, to increase the overall reward. What is the best strategy? Finding this best strategy is the objective of reinforcement learning. Example of reinforcement learning: a robot learning to navigate a maze. This is the example for reinforcement learning. A robot learning to navigate a maze, a reward for reaching the goal and penalty for hitting the wall. If the robot is learning to navigate the maze, if it reaches the goal, it will get the reward, and if it hits the wall, it will get the penalty. So this is the example for reinforcement learning. The common algorithms that are present in reinforcement learning are Q learning and deep Q learning. These are the common algorithms that are present in reinforcement learning. So this is all about supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Thank you.